Hello, and welcome to the Path of Spirituality. Today, we are going to talk about truth, the need for truth. What are the criteria for truth? Is truth same for everyone and in every situation? Is truth relative or absolute? And what is truth on the path of spirituality? Truth, in very simple words, means right knowledge, which is in accordance with the facts or reality, and which helps us take decisions or actions that improve the quality of our life. Truth actually is connected with the desire to achieve superior outcomes. The more certain we are of the truth of a situation or a person, the more confident we are about taking certain decisions, and the higher the probability of achieving success through those decisions. What are the criteria for truth? Now, this is a $1 million question. The quality of our life is dependent on the quality of decisions that we make. And the quality of decisions that we make depends on the quality of criteria that we use to define the truth. We broadly define criteria into two forms, superior and inferior. Superior criteria is that comes through your own experience and logic. That means you have experimented in your life, you have seen through your own experiences and learned, gained right knowledge, and that has become your criteria for choosing what you do, of taking your own decisions. Or it could be your logic, what looks logical and rational, and you have enough intelligence to actually be able to select when you take a particular decision. However, most of us do not have the right experience or the logic to take our own decisions. And therefore, we tend to fall into the realm of inferior criteria, which is based on other people's opinions, what our friends or relatives tell us, or what the society is doing, or what is popular in the media. Yes, everything cannot be tested through one's own experience and logic, and therefore, sometimes we do tend to rely on these means. For example, if I have to visit a restaurant, I may choose to check on the Google rating or Google reviews. So that becomes my criteria for truth. However, if I have to choose my life partner, then the criteria is going to be very different. And the criteria for the same person can also keep on changing. Let us say that I need to buy gold, and I may rely on the opinion of one of my friends who buys gold frequently. And I may decide that whichever jeweler or shop she suggests, then I can go and buy that. I can invest my money based on her opinion. So that becomes my criteria for truth. However, when I have to choose my spiritual path, I may not use the same criteria. I may not use her opinion to choose that. So the criteria of truth keeps on changing for the same person from situation to situation. And the truth definitely is not the same for everyone. That also keeps on changing from person to person. So what is true for me may not be true for another person. So the truth is actually very relative and arbitrary. And every person decides their criteria to decide what is the truth. People tend to use inferior criteria because they do not know. But those who use superior criteria, their life is always more happy, peaceful, and successful. Even worldly success is enhanced when we use superior criteria for truth. And what are the superior criteria? Our own experience and logic. In non-dual philosophy, we use the strictest criteria for truth. And actually, it is very simple. It says, all that is changing is false. All that is changing. And what all is changing? Look around you. Everything. Your body is changing, mind, feelings, thoughts, people around you, objects, the weather, the countries, the political situations, the planets. What is stable over here? Everything is changing all the time. In fact, Buddha has said, you cannot step into the same river twice. Why? Because by the time you put the foot second time, the river has changed and you have also changed. So the criteria is whatever is changing, and even if it changes in 1,000,000 years, it is false. Then what is the truth? Whatever is unchanging, that only is the truth on the path of knowledge, in the path of spirituality, in non-dual philosophy. What is eternal? What is right now, right here? What has an independent existence? What was, what is, and what will be there forever? And what is that? That is your essence. That is the essence of this whole existence. And if you find that, then immediately all suffering, all ignorance is dropped. And life becomes beautiful, peaceful, and it becomes a play, an eternal play. So all of you are invited to explore this path of knowledge, the non-dual philosophy, in the path of spirituality, to find the highest truth, the truth that is going to set you free. For details, you can refer to the program on the path of knowledge. Thank you.